Dear Jackson, what a long and winding road it's been since we first met. When I think back on all the times we spent together, I don't find myself choking back tears of joy or sobs of regret for what was and what could have been, or even what will never be. I do find myself furrowing my brow and saying, "What the fuck?" At first under my breath, and then more and more loudly with a 1,000-yard stare until a healthcare professional is forced to come in and physically restrain me. It happens sometimes. Friends come in and out of your life like Chinese food delivery at your apartment door. As time went on, I saw less and less of bees. I heard Kraft Macaroni and Cheese got married out of high school and had 4 kids, and is now the forklift operator at the Lowe's Lumberyard. Clown Shoes tried several times to get into the Army, but bad eyes and ears kept them out. Last I heard, they had spent some time in jail and were doing some odd jobs around Duluth. The candy selection at the Bodega on the corner of 42nd and 10th changed like the covers of Life magazine, from Clark bars and candy cigarettes to limited editions of Chocolate Mousse Kit Kat and Candy Corn Twix, Snickers Extreme and Sriracha Almond Joy, until finally the whole thing was bulldozed to make way for an Outback Steakhouse. I still see slacks daily, but it's not the same between us. And Hope, well, Hope just stopped returning my calls. Eventually, all these things that once resonated so deeply with me just became faces in the crowd, and I marvel to think I ever had a real relationship with any of them. Consensus Reality did make it out of town. He enrolled in advanced courses, and although it was hard, he gutted it out like he always did. He went on to college and eventually became a lawyer. Last week, he entered a fast food restaurant. Just ahead of him, 2 men got into an argument. One of the men pulled a knife. Consensus Reality, who had always made the best peace, tried to break it up. He was stabbed in the throat. He died almost instantly. Although I hadn't seen him in 10 years, Jackson, I know I'll miss him forever. And you, Jackson, over 42 years of the deepest friendship I've ever known. We never spoke again. I followed you, I learned where you lived. I watched you get married and grow a family. But you never wrote back, never acknowledged my letters, and sometimes they were even returned with a red stamp that read, "Addressee not known, return to sender." I tell you, Jackson, every one of those words rang true more than you'll ever know. Addressee not known. I came to wonder if I ever really did know you, riding on the back of that San Francisco trolley for a few fleeting moments a lifetime ago. And even after every missing person report I filed was denied on the grounds that they had no official record of your existence, I didn't give up. Because maybe in the end, even if every addressee is not truly known, eventually we're all going to return to sender. To that great big dead letter box in the sky that is an actual vast and different universe that we can't even wrap our heads around because they're too small for even the concept to fit inside. And every letter we send out into that unfathomable void is ultimately meaningless. But that wouldn't stop me from doing it all again.
Dad, can we go now?
Are you ready?
Yeah, we've been ready for an hour.
Okay, I'll be right there.
He said that half an hour ago.
Yeah, my dad's weird. He gets like that when he's writing.
I never had any friends later on, like the one I made in 2 minutes bumming a ride blotto on the sayonara side of a streetcar. Jesus, does anyone? Sincerely yours, David Lee Roth.